It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Block TV.
Let's get right to it.
Let's see what's
up on you, just like I just got up on you. And the first thing I'm gonna tell you, you gonna right here.
Me and I've been having conversations, man.
Nigga, I don't give.
And we've been
right here and go to jail and laugh at your ass. Why you on the projector, dude?
I don't know what happened. I know yesterday.
Laughing at your ass.
Actually, no, I
picking up my collect calls.
I called him because he was on my mind and talked to me. Because I just probably like 607 is a different kind of dude. You gotta like really be able to kind of like go there on a higher level of thinking to understand the brother on what he's trying to do. And he's entering uncharted waters. And you know, when you doing shit like that, you're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna slip, you're gonna do things that other people might not understand. And I had a conversation with the brother last night. I believe I called him and I went to sleep and woke up and then Adam was making an announcement, right? So I'm like, okay, something must have happened between the time I talked to 607. Because I told him stay his course. I said, look, stay your course.
My thing, I never played with Crips. I played with extra. I said the carrot joke that Adam said. And he brought the Crips to come do something with me out of his own thing. I love LA. I understand you can't play with the game. We had that conversation.
Well, here go the thing, 607. And I want to clear a few things up. 4Xers didn't bring nobody to do nothing to you because if he did that, it did something to you, right?
He told me I was going to die if I said something. He said, you say something?
But see, hold on. Okay, now hold on. See, and I've had this problem before. When you are doing your thing to grab somebody's attention, remember we talked about this. You will do some shit to get their attention and then you will deliver the message, right? And I understood it. So you gonna do it one way, 4Xers gonna do it another way.
No, listen, if we in the streets, tell me we in the streets and I come with my gun. Don't tell me we doing a podcast, you come with all your gorillas.
Okay, but let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. St. Louis, New York, LA, it's the same. Did nobody touch you? Am I right?
Right, in St. Louis, that never would have happened.
No, but what I'm saying is nobody touched you. See, here goes the thing, and I want you to
nobody touched me because I humbled myself. If I would have said anything out of line, they would have did whatever they did to me.
They wasn't. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. I'm gonna listen to me. You see how you say Wack? I come a certain way to get their attention, then I deliver the message. And I remember I finished your sentence. Right. I said, then you deliver the message. Okay. I
delivered the message.
Okay. You and 4Xers, two different people. He came a certain way, and then he delivered. When I'm looking at the interview, y'all started conversing. And I think at the end of it, he said something to the extent, I understand you now. Right?
Yeah, he said that.
Okay. And I think you was letting him know, look, I come with the blue rag. I don't ever be playing with no Crips. I understand you too. So what I'm saying is, I think you got a little insight of the other side of how even me used to see you when you was doing and saying shit to understand. Bro, I called you and said, yo, I get you now. Did I not? I called you.
Yeah, you did.
Before, I used to be a little bothered with you, right? I think, bro, this is my gripe with you. You cannot give up. You're not a quitter. The shit you doing, ain't nobody did. Nobody's done it, right? So your first little kink in the road, you supposed to expect when you come in dealing with ignorance, trying to shed a light with some intelligence, you supposed to expect some BS gonna come with it. But even with that, nigga, you still didn't get touched, which means you still got your point across to say, I'm all of them, and I'm here to deliver a message.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So, 4Xers, he did in his way what you doing your way. It took me months to understand you. Nigga, you had me doing 150 miles per hour on the freeway trying to catch your ass at one time. Let's be real. But then that went to Wack calling you saying, I understand you. I see what you're trying to do. Because I always say the flow of traffic gets no attention. But a head-on collision, everybody looking. So what you do, you come with everything that makes everybody say, look at this crazy dude. Look what he's saying. Look at him looking in the air. Look what he's saying. And then out of nowhere, you deliver a message.
Right.
Okay. 4 extras came up there deep. Nobody touched you, but it got your attention. And then he delivered the message. Now you got to remember, that's big for him because nephew coming out them jails, this is a new thing for him. You light years ahead of him when it comes to your demeanor and you keeping calm. He's naturally high strung. But if it was going to be something, it wouldn't have been in the building. You would they'd have waited outside. He came in the building to get your attention. He told you when they called him.
Right, but listen, one thing, if I was with my people, he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that. He would have walked to that door and did nothing. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not true.
Did that.
That's not true.
I swear to God, he would have did that.
Listen.
He wouldn't even try
Louis,
that.
Listen, St. Louis niggas and West Coast niggas, they both niggas that's gonna show up and go. I think
we would have had a different solution, gang. He wouldn't have tried me like that. Come on, gang. I wouldn't have tried him like that. That's why I didn't move. We both men. Don't nobody want to die.
Nephew don't go into nothing expecting to make it out. I'm glad it was what it was because in his mind.
If he didn't go expect to make out, he would told me to bring my gun.
Look,
he would call me and said, bring your gun.
Look, in his mind, he wasn't gonna do nothing to you anyway. He just wanted to get your attention. See,
no, you don't do it like that.
Okay, hold on, wait, stop. I can say the same shit to you. You don't do it like that. Do you know the scrutiny, right? That I'm gonna catch doing this with you right now. And
I feel you. No, I'm saying I feel what you're saying, but I'm saying that he came to me like really violent.
No. Okay, listen. He came to you violent with his actions, right? With his mannerisms, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you do? What do you do when you say the shit you say about people?
I never said nothing bad about him. I only reiterated what Adam said. Adam said he put a carrot in the booty. I made a joke about that. Why he didn't do Adam like that? That's all I'm saying. If he gonna do me like that, do Adam like that too.
No, I think Adam said, he said his homeboy did it. He didn't do it.
Man, it's the same thing. Whether it don't matter, it's the same thing.
And I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
It's the same joke, gang.
And listen,
but for me, I gotta die. I gotta die. I didn't disrespect LA. I didn't disrespect no Crips. I didn't disrespect Bloods, but I gotta die.
No, you don't have to die. Listen, nobody, what did I tell you yesterday when I called you? I said, hey, this ain't a call to chastise you. This ain't a call to threaten you. This is a call to have a conversation because I believe I know what your mission is, and I think I can give you some advice on how to execute it and avoid the BS, right?
Right.
And we talk, and I told you, when you say, no, we passed that. We passed that. See what a lot of, oh shit, he gone. Let's get him back.
I'm right here. I ain't gone.
Okay, so I can't see you. So what a lot of people do, they'll have these conversations, right? But they don't want to let people know that these conversations been had, right? So my whole thing is, I don't understand what happened from the time me and you talked to, I guess you talked to Adam after me.
I talked to Remo. I called Adam. I talked to Remo. I said, listen, y'all got that security. If no jumper want me, y'all need to have more security and keep me protected from these street gangsters. I'm not trying to go through that shit when I'm supposed to be at work.
And what did they tell you?
I'm supposed to be at work. No, I quit because they ain't say nothing about we gonna have you security. We gonna get you secured. I said, get me on the phone with 4 extra. They can't do none of that. I'm like, gang, I come in a different message.
Well,
right?
this
They
is
didn't
the
do none of
thing.
that.
Hold on. I thought you in 4X. Where you go, nigga? You dark over on this side. I thought
No, hold up.
you and 4Extras had an understanding at the end of y'all interview.
We did have an understanding, but after the interview came out, they got to trolling. And I'm like, damn, why they trolling me? All the captions saying like he checked me or he marked me out and all that. So I'm telling Adam, like, why you putting all this mark me out shit? Like, you play the whole interview while I was talking for God. Nigga, we had an understanding at the end why you ain't put that clip out. Why you gotta try to just embarrass me? So that's what I was saying.
So right now in your mind, you don't think you and 4Extras got to understand it?
We do gotta understand them. Adam clips ain't got no understanding. Them clips coming from no jumper ain't no understanding with them clips.
Well,
Like
listen,
if you
hold on, bro. Because I get clips released on me that make it look a certain way. You know, that's part of the promo game. You know that.
I know that, but I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that now I don't know. Now I'm confused. Do 4Extra hate me? Am I safe?
What do you
I don't.
mean? Wait, what did that man tell you at the end of y'all?
He said we was good, but I'm from St. Louis. I thought we was good that time. He came in with like that. So how I supposed to know? I can't be going through all the. I can't go through all these confusions. Either you love me or you don't. Either we together or we not. I want to feel safe.
Okay, nigga, what you doing? Why we can't see you? You all
I
right?
don't know what happened. Hold on. Let me add out and come back in.
The camera was rolling and niggas was chasing the moment. We need that. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get old 607 back in. Again, I had a conversation with him. Everything was cool. I go to sleep, wake up. I see Adam saying 607 quit no jumper. I'm confused. Him and 4Extras, they had an understanding at the end of their interview. Yeah, the clips is gonna show the worst of the worst. That's what you're supposed to show, you know, when you marketing and you trying to promote something. But I'm trying to understand, why do you feel like anything has changed? Nothing changed. I mean, 4Extras had his reasons for feeling the way he's feeling. You know, and I get it. I called to have a conversation with him because he said a few things to a clown that I don't fuck with. But he said some things that's derogatory not only to him but to the whole tribe. So I tried to call and get some understanding on what he meant and why he would allow those things to come out his mouth. You know, I've been struggling with, do I address 607 Unc for what he said to this dude, because I heard it, but yet this dude was antagonizing 607 Unc, popping 4Extra's name with the Hoover tattoo and all this and all that. Like, you was doing that. And then from that, dude ended up saying what he was saying. You eliminate dude initiating that, they never get to whatever 607 started talking about. Right? You never get to that. But nevertheless, he said what he said. You know, I was a little confused because dude always talking about he rolling with the B team. And I'm like, you ain't got no. So how in the hell did you get to no jumper? I would have seemed to think that your team took you up there. I'm starting to believe he went up there with Anhefe, but Anhefe from A-Trey Gangster, his ears and his mind and his reactions don't work at a disrespectful, any disrespectful turns towards the red side. So, you know, they antagonized 607 to even get that conversation going. Straight up. Yeah, well, shit, at least there we go. There we go. Thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. We got Wack 100 607 up. Shit, I don't know if this shit froze up. What's going on with it?
Okay, you're
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, that I was saying. So my thing was that if Adam doing it and I do it for content, then let it be content. So when you come in like this, respect LA gangs, like they make like I disrespect Charleston White, I disrespect famous people. I never disrespect a LA gang at all. And I never disrespect the 40s, I never disrespect the 60s, I never disrespect the one thing I said we talking about how they say shit in St. Louis versus in the California. And I said that Hoover was something else. And they clipped that up like I was disrespecting Munchie. But I wasn't trying to disrespect him. I was just trying
Yeah,
to
but see,
tell
here go
him.
the thing. Here go the thing. That disrespect everything across the board on the red side. Everything.
And
Right?
I know that.
But I will say this. Munchie, he don't for extra, so I don't even know why he politicking anything going on with you in 4 extras. Without him bringing up that conversation, you never get to what you got to.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? This is the way I'm seeing. I'm like, okay, Munchie. And then at that point in time, you supposed to did something. When you said, Adam, let me come sit next to Munchie so I can let him know I apologize. If you super blood and gang banged out, you wasn't supposed to say, nah, I don't want him sitting next to me. You supposed to say, yeah, let him come sit next to me. You say your excuse is you right? All right. As soon as you felt his shoulder next to you and his voice, you supposed to got off.
I thought he was finna hit me, but I couldn't do shit. Like I'm a man. If I say something wrong, I gotta deal with the consequences behind what I said. So if he would have swung at me right then and there, I gotta deal with it. But I'm saying once I apologize and you accept my apology, how can it be something else? How can you do something after that?
So Munchie B accepted your verbal apology?
It's supposed to be over with. The Bloods, if he speak for the Bloods supposed to say, well.
No, he don't speak for the Bloods.
At that moment he did.
No, listen. He does not, don't know one person speak for no Bloods, no one person speak for no Paul Rules, period. And even on the Crip side, it's the same thing. No one person.
For me, I apologize to him. Like, I don't be understanding, like, with 4 Extra. I said something about 4 Extra that Adam said. That 4 Extra brought his whole gang with him to deal with me. So I be confused. Like,
you saying, well, why he didn't go up there and deal with Adam?
That's what I'm saying. He didn't go do nothing to Adam. He just threw the carrots. Adam's like he put carrots in people. He playing with people. The moment I said I gotta die for it.
So you saying he let the man play with him, but he want to eliminate the man is what you
saying.
He
didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing to Adam. Adam said he laughed, he played, he smacked. I thought he gonna play with me too. He didn't play with me. He told me he gonna kill me. He said I bet not do content. He basically said if I didn't let him check me on camera, I couldn't walk out that building. That's what he basically said.
No. He didn't mind the back and forth.
Yes, he walked me in. When we came in before the camera come on, he walked me to the back. I'm thinking we walking to the back and talk man to man. When we get back there, he started screaming. And when he started screaming, I looked up like, bro, what the fuck going on? He said, no, it's good. I just want to tell you don't play with my name. I said, cuz Adam said that. I don't got no problem with you. He said, okay, bet. I said, let's just do the content, gang. I said, I ain't come for that. Let's do the content. I walked out to do the content. The whole time I'm doing the content, they sitting nobody. They supposed to have 3 and no jumper. That's it. The whole time I'm sitting there, they got the whole door crowded. So when I'm looking to the left, they all surrounded by the door. They got security surrounded. They got the whole no jumper surrounded. So nobody in there was safe. Nobody.
It's right, give
Well, I don't believe he came with the intentions to physically do anything to you.
The presence, the way it looked, they came and shut down the building. Like,
no, I get that. Shout out to YB for the super chat. No, I get that. I get that. You being from out of town, you seeing that, that's definitely a situation. And I know the situation was designed to get your attention. I know that.
No, I was comfortable. Only thing I'm saying that after it happened, are we good? If I sat through that and I saw you, look, I ain't playing with you. I'm a man like you. I sat right there through that shit. I say I respect California. I know where I'm at. Show me some love then. Do we got love? That's why I'm confused. I don't know if we got love or they still. I sat there, gang.
Well, here goes the thing. If y'all sat there and interview for hour, 2 hours, whatever it was, you're back and forth. So you feeling like you really couldn't do your interview because you didn't want that to happen.
Listen, I'm a spiritual leader, gang. I'm a prophet of God. And everybody, they said Moses was crazy. They said John the Baptist was nuts. So I'm like, okay, I'm nuts. But they should, the way I got to understand California should understand me. I come with love. I told for extra 10 times I love you. So why the fuck you steady mad at me? Get mad at Adam. Because Adam don't love you. He not. Adam ain't paid me shit. Right? You getting your own money, I know. So I can show him how to get rich off this shit. And that's what I was telling him. But Adam ain't gonna show you shit, so quit stepping for him. Don't do me like that. I'm for you. I'm for the black and the brown. I'm Mexican too.
Okay, so do you understand? He went to spread his word. If he knew he was in certain lands, he wasn't gonna be disrespectful to those people. That wasn't gonna get his word heard.
That's why I'm not disrespectful. That's why I said I apologize. The only thing I did was content. Adam said he put carrots in the game. If Adam said he put carrot in the booty, then he put peanut. No, for real. You put carrot and peanut butter in the. And then when I said you want to knock me out and put it in my, I don't know if they're gonna put peanut butter in my in no jumper game. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna be real. All these foods and that's some new wave shit. I don't know nothing about.
Nigga, it was all peanut butter and no jumper. They had, all I saw was peanut butter. Nigga, I ain't moving.
What you mean all you saw was peanut butter?
Peanut butter and carrots. Peanut butter and carrots everywhere.
Wait, slow down. You telling me, are you insinuating people came up there with peanut butter
and carrot?
Nah, they wasn't. They didn't come to do
Yes.
That. Come on, bro.
Yes.
That.
Yeah. Gang, I ain't playing.
That might be. Listen, this what we getting back to. Shout out to Fishing with Wiz, or the super chat. Listen, this what we getting back to. So you left because you didn't think it was an understanding with you and 4 Extras.
4 Extras left before me. I didn't leave that. 4 Extras left before me. I left no jumper because Adam don't want to get no protection for it. Like, come on, gang. They had security smaller than me. And when 4 Extras rolls up, security didn't do nothing. They don't have no order, no schedule. I get there. Listen, if I'm supposed to be scheduled for 2, I'm there at 1. 4 Extras came at 5 o'clock. I was there since 2. I'm like, come on, gang. Like, I was waiting for that motherfucking thing. Like, I be there waiting. I be there working.
Yeah, that's a little different. You're supposed to be on schedule. That's not normal. I don't think
that's. He had to set it up. He had to watch me. He had to make sure I was there. He had the people watching me. I knew it. I'm from St. Louis. I knew I was getting back doors, but I knew if I left, then I couldn't tell him to his face what I came for. So I knew when I told him what I came for, he gonna get it. But
you got your car pulled for being a goofy. No, I don't believe that. I believe I believe that. I'm saying this. I hear what you say. 4 Extras don't come up there like that all the time.
He came like that for me. Listen, I said, I love you. I said, I love you, gang. And after he left, I gave him my spiritual bottle. I said, gang, take this. I'm a spiritual leader. You know, I'm a prophet of God. I said, I want to show you what I got for you. Nigga, we was good. And then they started posting this on the internet like you marked me out. I said, damn, I don't know if California getting marked out when you're surrounded by 50 niggas in an unmatched situation.
No, because that's a situation where the only thing you can do is survive.
I survived.
And didn't nobody, listen, nobody put their hands on you. Didn't know, for the record, didn't nobody rob 607. Didn't nobody go in his pockets. Nobody put their hands on him. Nobody put their feet on him. So at the end of the day, 607, like, I don't think you got marked out. I think you got addressed.
Yeah, I got love. They showed me how California coming, and I understood. I got the message, right? And I get the message. But at the same time, I'm just saying that California should understand me too. At this moment, from that shit with Munchie and from that shit with him, California should understand I'm here to stay. I'm not running, and that I'm here for everybody in the trenches. That's what they should get. They gotta get that part. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going.
Okay, now yesterday when we talked, I told you. When you say I'm Crippin' blood at the same, I told you out here on the West, they gonna hear that wrong. I know in Chicago, when you say I'm GD, BD, Vice Lord, I know they hear that wrong. My thing to you was, bro, you authentic enough to create your own slogans. That's a representation of everything. It's like a big old gumbo. So when you start saying it and you push it enough, everybody know that's what you mean. That way you ain't got to worry about the Crips or the Bloods or, nobody taking it personal.
Let me say this. Jesus said, "My sheep hear my voice." That's what Jesus said. He said, "My sheep." Listen, I come from a different cloth of people that gonna hear me, that's not gonna understand me. Listen, Jesus said,
Got you?
me, they gonna hate
Hold
me.
on, let me ask my woman, R&B, is that right? What? He said, Jesus said the world gonna hate you because they hated me first. That's a fact. Okay.
Yeah, Jesus said that.
You know my woman's an ordained minister. R&B know that book.
Listen.
She said that's a fact.
Jesus say the world gonna listen, so I understand the hate, but I combated it with love, gang. When I told that man I love him, that's what I came for. I came to spread love to LA.
But
that's
you
what I
do
come
know
for.
the
And that's what I'm gonna continue to do.
That gang bang, this is the home.
It's right gift TV.
A lot of people, we talked about it. They not gonna be up there with, I know what you doing now. You come in with your antics, with the things you say, how you present yourself, you get people paying attention until you're looking at you. Then, like you just delivered a message, you just said, Jesus said, they gonna hate you because they hated me first. You just taught me something, right? So my thing is, if you say you ain't gonna run, then why you leaving the building? He gone? At the end of the day, jeez. At the end of the day, I brought him on here because I kept seeing the 4Xers gonna kill him. And a lot of y'all gotta understand that when we on this YouTube thing, this blogger podcast thing, a lot of things is said and done, not in seriousness, not meaning that literally, but it's done to entertain, right? As he said, it was 20, 30 people up there. For the record, nobody touched 607, nobody robbed him, put their hands, feet, nobody spit on him, nobody went in his pockets, nobody did none of that. None of that happened. So I know y'all seen 4Xers doing this thing up there, but again, he was right across the table from me. If any of that was to go on, it would have went on. He know he on camera. He know y'all looking. He know that he's trying to create content for marketing and promote. He knows what he's doing, right? So a lot of y'all got to stop running with the narrative. Oh, he threatened the man and this, that. That ain't what this is, bro. When we trolling or running some content or we trying to get our point across on camera, that's what that is. I ain't heard none of y'all call Denzel Washington a murderer yet. None of y'all. Adam set him up and security didn't do shit. Adam didn't set him up to do nothing. Adam wasn't in town. And two, nobody touched him. Hey, listen. All right, he had a heated conversation. And what that mean? Where's the setup at? Adam is backdooring everyone. Who he backdoor? He don't give a fuck. That's the problem. He ain't you. You ain't him. Right? Adam a clown, 4Xers guru. Wack talks a lot, but he keeps it real. At the end of the day, we came to discuss it. A lot of y'all seen what happened. And I'm trying to get 607 to understand, you don't got to repeat everything that's being said.
more premium content on the way. What? Keep that notification bell turned on. I will deliver 24/7 around the clock. You already know. And to everybody out there working hard on the grind, if you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you got to do today to be prepared for tomorrow. And there it go. But until next time, it's your worry, giving them gone. God bless. Peace.